and welcome. I'm Ellie from the Baltic Health Index team with a short tutorial on how to use our Shiny app. This is the home page of the app. You can view an intro in this box by clicking the plus sign to expand the text. These flower plots show the scores, with each goal represented by a petal and the center value showing the aggregated score. You can view the flower plots for each of the BHI regions or subbasins by selecting the area of interest in this drop-down menu. The scores are scaled between 0 and 100. A score of 100 means the relevant management target is met, which is not necessarily pristine condition, and a score of 0 is the worst situation. This map to the right shows the combined scores within each area. The app has a page illustrating the index framework and describing the way it's put together. This diagram shows how the index includes pressures, which compromise the delivery of the goal, and resilience measures, which support the goal. Tables underneath this diagram indicate the connections and strength of connections between each goal and relevant pressures or resilience elements. In the app, each of the BHI goals and sub-goals has its own page. You can explore goals individually and in more depth on these pages. For example, let's look at the clean water goal. The clean water goal has 3 sub-goals: contaminants, eutrophication, and trash. Let's look at the contaminants sub-goal. Each page shows the overall Baltic Sea score for the selected goal in the top right corner. This corresponds to the value for the contaminants petal in the flower plot on the home page. Under the goal name is a short description of the meaning of the goal or what values it aims to capture. Following this short description are more details about the specific indicators or data used and which reference points were identified for this goal. Reference points are drawn from regulatory documents, scientific literature, or decided upon by a diverse group of expert scientists and stakeholders. Goal scores are shown in a clickable zoomable map, which allows one to look for geographic patterns. A neighboring bar plot shows the same information in another format to give a better idea of how far from or close to the reference point each region or subbasin is for this goal. This blue line at 100 represents the target or the reference point. The default is to view the map at the BHI region scale. BHI regions are HOLAS subbasins intersected with the country's EEZs. Selecting the View Options tab, one can view the map by subbasins. One can also view different dimensions of the index, including pressures, resilience, or trend for the given goal. For example, let's look at the pressures associated with the contaminants goal. The map and bar plot now show the pressures acting on the contaminants goal, which is the combination of things that make a contaminant situation worse in the Baltic Sea. Pressure scores are also scaled between 0 and 100, with high numbers corresponding to high pressures, meaning larger harmful effects for the given goal. Hovering over this icon, one can overlay different data layers. Additional plots created to visualize interesting aspects of the goal are included in this collapsed box. These interactive visualizations allow you to select and explore different data sets underlying the goal. For full details, code, methods, and more visualizations, click this box, which will link you to a markdown document for the relevant goal in our GitHub repository. Lastly, you can find in this table repositories and sources from which we obtain the data to conduct the BHI assessment. Learn more about the Ocean Health Index Framework, the Baltic Health Index Project, and other regional OHI assessments by browsing the links under the Learn More tab. We'd love to hear what you think about the app as well as the index as a whole. It's a work in progress, so please share your thoughts under the Share Feedback tab. Thank you for your interest and engagement.